Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Cincinnati Reds. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Okay, all set to go. So in now for Cleveland, Steven Kwan. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Just off the inside edge.
1-1.
That one fouled off. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his own right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And safe at first, the bunt single. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. The throw to third.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Fought off foul. The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in
on the ground. A second, might be two. There's one, and that's two. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Gavin Lux. Check swing went around. That's strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
And that is out of play. Here's the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. In now for the Reds, Santiago Espinal. Just missed.
1-0.
Line drive. Kwan makes the grab for the second out. 2 down, bases empty. Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. Smoked on the ground a second to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. Right through there for a strike. And it's even up. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Now here's Nolan Jones. He swings and fouls one off. Second inning here, no score.
Ball, no.
That's a good pitch
1
there.
ball, 1 strike.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Chopped to the right side. Steps on first for the out. And up next for Cleveland, Jhonkensy Noel. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And another ball.
Ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And first. Ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Great American Ballpark, here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. Williams back to work. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Just missed. Swing and a ball popped up. One up, one down. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. That's his 50th career homer, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So 1 out, nobody on. Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. And that one fouled off. Missed
1-1.
inside with the curve. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Hedges on to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And there's a foul ball. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Out towards left center. Jones on the move. Hauls it in to end the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Back here in Cincinnati, now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And takes low for ball 1. Kwan in his 4th year, 27 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. Late swing, foul to the left. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
He steps on the bag, and a couple of quick outs. Here's Jose Ramirez. Just missed. Ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1-2.
Swing and a high fly ball. Deep left field. And a foul ball. Got it. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Guardians. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. In now for the Reds, Matt McClain.
No.
Just missed. And a foul ball. Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
One out, bases empty. This one smoked, could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll beat the throw. That's a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So the lineup flips over. Gavin Lux, the next to hit for the Reds. And that's
1-0.
outside. Line to left and foul ball. Man at second. Fouled off left side. One, two now. Oh, that fastball drilled him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Next to hit, Santiago Espinal. He's 0 for 1. Back up the, oh, that got him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Well, that ball came back and got him pretty good in the chest. As the catcher checks on him, looks like he might be okay, though, Chris.
Yeah, I'm sure that stunned him more than anything, Boog. Always scary when we see comebackers like that, but I think it might just turn into a big, nasty bruise.
Now, here is Ellie De La Cruz. Golden opportunity right here. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He's under it. And there are 2 outs.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Hayes can't hold up, and that's a strike.
Well, that's the absolute worst time to lose control of your mechanics. Watching the runner trot in from third feels like just salt in the wound.
He's already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off. All loaded up here in the last half of the third. And that one in the air center field. Squeezes it, and that's the inning. They get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Swinging a foul straight back. Check swing, called strike. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder Nolan Jones.
And the batter now, Nolan Jones. In there for strike 1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Slings it across, and he has thrown 4. Back now with the Battle of Ohio. And now the center fielder, Will Benson. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0-1.
And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Flied to center his first time. Ball one, no strikes. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that one is lifted in the air. Jones sizes this one up, nabs it, 2 away now. Matt McLean getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Well struck right field. That one hops against the fence. Now he'll turn for second. Not in time. He's safe.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the...
Oh, that ball got him pretty good out there on the mound. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the third out the inning. Back now with the Battle of Ohio. Now it's the right fielder, Jhonkensy Noel. That clips a corner. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And there's one down. Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. That one in there across the letters. The Guardians trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Joe puts it away for the out. 2 down. Austin Hedges stands in. Grounded out his first time. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Gavin Lux. And first offering is fouled off. Now fly ball to right center. And there's one away. Santiago Espinal, the next to hit for the Reds. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they add a run. It's 3-0. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
1 out, base is empty. Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Hedges on to first, and there's two gone following the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball
Now
travel so
batting,
often in
left
terms of a
fielder,
hitting approach, and that's a great
Austin
example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice two-strike pitch, though.
And no one can get there. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in there safely.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. You connect, and it jumps off your back.
Pitching for
So
Cleveland.
Tanner Bybee
Number
taking
28.
over on the mound. Hasn't
Tanner
pitched in the
Bybee.
last 3 days. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Kwan should have this one. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
Ball, that's too high.
That one the other way. And foul ball. Line drive, base hit. And they have their first base runner since the second inning. Daniel Schneemann now at the plate. Missed with a changeup. 1-0.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one ripped. And it's off the wall, but foul. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Next offering upstairs. Right through there for a strike. Kwan stands at first with one out. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now with the Battle of Ohio. Here's the center fielder, Will Benson. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one. Bybee. In his third season, he features a four-seam fastball, a cutter, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. So a man at first. And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss, strike one.
No balls, one strike.
Fouled off down the right side. Runner at first with no outs here. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Cut on and missed, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. 1 for 2. Hit in the air, center field. Jones hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. So man aboard. Now here is Connor Joe. Benson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So 1 left. And we're back. And now here is Gabriel Arias. Out front, rip foul.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Here comes a skipper. So they turn to their closer, Emilio Pagan.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season as you
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Nolan Jones digs in for the Guardians. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
The Guardians trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. That's inside, and the count is 1-2. Fastball is outside. And that's a strikeout looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. So up next, Jhonkensy Noel on the corner for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he misses it. It drops in.
Now batting, second baseman Angel
Martinez digs in for the Guardians. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That catches the outside corner. That is strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Goes down looking. 1 error in the inning.
Pitching for Cleveland.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
49.
Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Gavin Lux. And first offering is fouled off. Base knock center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting.
Now the number 2 hitter, Santiago Espinal. He's already homered in this game. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Going back. And gone out to the deepest part of the field. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Doug, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 in this one. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. On the ground to third. And it gets by him. Man at first, nobody out. Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Now a check swing grounder. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Manager out of the new arm out of the bullpen, Luis Ortiz.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Steer at the plate and takes high there. That one not close. And that's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Runners at first and second, and still nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one misses. Now 3-1.
3-1.
And they're all loaded up.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So bases all loaded up. Benson digs in now. 1 for 3. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He's got it. 1 away. In comes the run from third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down in the corner. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. So 2 on with 2 away. Now at the plate, Matt McClain. Hot shot to third. They take the force out, inning over, and it could have been. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated? Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Now batting left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Benson moving under it. 2 up, 2 down.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. A little bit high. 2-1. Foul ball there. That's a laser base hit, and that extends the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he made it out front for the line drive knock.
Ramirez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. That clips the zone. Now 1-2. Schneemann, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here comes the manager.
Pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Reds.
on now, Nick
Number
Martinez.
28.
He last pitched 4 days
Nick
ago, and he couldn't hold back.
Martinez.
He's rung up on strikes. Connor Joe getting ready to hit. Ortiz back to work. And that
Ball.
one misses up and in.
One
Ball
ball,
one.
no strikes.
And a base hit right there. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
So now here's the DH. Gavin Lux. In the air, left field, down the line. Could be extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Waste no time there. Nice job going the opposite way with it. Letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
That smash towards center. Drops into the glove. Both runners tagging. He'll score on the sac fly, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
0-1.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ripped on a line. That's a base hit. Run scores. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Austin Hayes. Popped up. Manzardo settles underneath it. Hauls it in, 2 away. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
2 outs. Hit hard, base hit. Lead runner to second with 2 gone. Manager out of the
Pitching for Cleveland.
first and second, 2 down.
Number
And now the
52.
center fielder, Will
Matt
Benson.
Festa.
First
Ball.
pitch doesn't find the zone. And
Off the
another
plate.
ball. And a big swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the
2-1.
hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a swing and a miss there.
2-2.
Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground, right side, Martinez fires over to first. They limit the damage here. Back here in Cincinnati, we go to the 9th, and now the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Martinez, 6'1" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a 2-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Whips it to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Arias
Ball.
in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Snags it for the second out. Last out for the Guardians in this one. Nolan Jones digs in for the Guardians. Fastball for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. The Guardians down to their final strike. And that's outside. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him, and that's the ball game. May with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.